I'll start by explaining what is happening with Nigerian FA. And FIFA does not condone what you call government interference. The interpretation of government interference is up to their discretion. Even when you help, when you say we are going to fund the Harambee Stars to the tune of this much, but this money we're the ones controlling it and the government has to, the federation has to step aside. So what Nigeria did is that the Nigerian parliament, the last time they said there's too much, we cannot take this anymore. Our team cannot be getting to the round of 16 and they're kicked out. We need to do something. So they were waiting for this World Cup to see how far the team will go. When they got to the round of 16, they were knocked out. They said, we are going to appeal to the High Court to give the sports minister the permission to constitute a commission that will run football until an SGM is called for the executive and they chart the way forward, meaning they get new people to run the affairs of football in their country. And the government of Nigeria is thinking the same way that Governor Mutua is thinking. Ya kwamba, there is no need, you don't disband, no. You just tell them, step aside, you organize, you give them the mechanisms to organize themselves from within, supervised by somebody from the government. Once they've supervised themselves, using the same people from the federation, then you say, now, the executive is good to go, I am out. Do your stuff.
Yep, and it's true. You've done very good. But also, you see, it does not stop, FIFA does not stop governments from supporting their national team.
Yes.
Because when Brazil is playing, for example, when Germany or Nigeria are playing, or even Harambee Stars are playing, they are playing on behalf of our country.
Yes.
And so what these governments do, they support. They give money, they buy buses. The other day I had a run on, had a problem with
the federation. That is what I was going to remind you just now.
Because last time I was at Citizen, so I said that during Sekafa, it's a shaming to see teams coming in like Harambee Stars, Minamatatu, here and there, and they took it. I was giving an example, so I want to give my apologies to Kenya, FKF of Kenya. I didn't mean, I mean they got them buses and everything. My point was, we should have a bus for Harambee Stars with air conditioning. It's our national team.
Proper
so
coach.
That FKF does not have to. What do they do? Hire a bus for Harambee Stars, hire a bus for Rwanda, hire a bus for others when they come here. No, hire for the others. But our national team should have its own bus. But that's not just shouldn't be the responsibility of FKF. It should be governments. I'm willing in Machakos to chip in some money, and if we get a few counties chip in their money, it's our team. And we get the national government to chip in some money, we buy them 1 or 2 buses.
Okay.
We buy them things so that we also support the federation in equipping our players. The other thing is this issue of African teams, mambo ya allowances.
Yes.
Only in Africa.
Only
in Africa. You don't hear anything else because of disorganizations, poor logistics, no to kula pesa. So if Nigeria sees maybe there's a problem, you saw what happened in Ghana.
Yes.
If they can fix the systems so that the government fixes the system from outside, then the country performs. Because Germany is performing well. Because in the background, they have the backing of the German government.
Very true.
They get the tickets, they get everything, they do very well, not scrounge. I've seen FKF scrounge last minute. They're looking for sponsorship, they're looking for this, they're looking for this.
It's not the way to go.
And the government support comes in like it's, nishida, ningumu, they have to beg. It should be automatic. It's our national team. But then the monies also have to be well taken care of.
There must be a proper audit of that money.
Proper audit and proper use.
Okay.
Proper use of the money, and then we also need to see results. So
not just that you give, but the support, the results come from the support. We've seen that.
From the support. And Harambee Stars can win.
Sharon, very quickly, Bwana Director, mnasikianga Bwana Director, ulimuona hata, utaambia watu vile director anakaa. He's saying tunafukuzwa. Very quickly, who is winning in the final and why?
Germany. Reason?
Yes.
I've seen how they play. Argentina, I saw their game. Actually, their games have been boring from the start. Argentina, they're too careful, and they should stop that because Germans are ruthless, just like they are Hitler.
They have 7 players from Munich.
Bayern.
Yes. Now Alipunga,
Samba.
So why shouldn't they not?
Exactly.
Yes.
My point.
Wewe ni kiugeu wewe.
Nilisema Germany ndio itawili World Cup.
Ulisema Argentina, umehamia Argentina.
Wewe nilisema Germany.
And then
akiendelea watasema Gor ndio atashinda.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
And then with the long balls, Germans are used with the long balls.
Yes.
Argentina ni huku chini. So they should try.
So the long balls unaona ndio zitashinda.
Yeah.
Okay. Bwana Governor, very quickly, where's your money on and why?
Germany is a very good team. It plays very ruthless football. They are very efficient. They are very precise. But also Argentina are a world champion. I mean, they have won the World Cup before.
Yes, they've won twice before.
They've won twice before.
Yes.
Germany has won about three times.
Yes.
And so you're talking about champions. So you can't just say that Germany or Argentina will win per se just by baseless looking. But when you look at the kind of game that Argentina is playing and the ability for Argentina to stop Netherlands, everybody thought Netherlands would be able to beat Argentina.
Hands
it
down,
means that
even,
Argentina also playing a very tactical game. They know what they want and they know how to get it. And they can, you saw how they took their penalties. They can sustain their tempo all the way to the back. So I'm putting my money on Argentina.
Very well said. Galdem and Lilian Muli, what do we have? Nimeambiwa nimalize yangu. Now
Where are you
I am
putting
done.
your money?
I'm not putting my money anywhere. I'm just going to have a really
We
good
wacha,
time.
we wacha,
I will tell you.
wacha kuwa watermelon. Wewe sema mahali huko.
Unajua vile atafanya? She will be like yesterday. She'll ask me, Mike, where do I put my money?
Yeah. And you know what?
She'll
Yesterday,
consult.
Mike predicted that Argentina would take last night's match, and they did. So, Mike, I think I'm just going to go with what...
And I predicted Brazil would take the match before.
And
Brazil,
they were hit.
I predicted Brazil would lose.
Somebody's saying now that City's wearing this jersey,
Maybe.
Things
Who knows?
It only happens, Lillian, with other teams.
Yeah.
But anytime Argentina is playing and City wears the Argentina shirt,
It wins.
they win.
Really?
It's true.
You can actually go
That's
into the
actually
archives
true.
and see. Anytime she wears that shirt, it's the only time she has not had the curse of the jersey.
Yeah.
So the curse of the jersey works with any other team except
apart from
Argentina.
the
So if you're
Argentina
clever
jersey.
enough, put your money on Argentina.
So
Because I'm seeing
you're
a
following
shocker
the
in the
category
finals.
of Shaheen.
Hata sitaki story ya mpira, sikia mpira yenu.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, I like your Yukona Tunati Tupo, by the way. Have you seen his shoes?
Yeah.
He actually has like soccer boots. That's pretty cool.
Zinaitwa nati.
Zinaitwa
Nati.
Usiende njoo simame
It's
hapa.
called Ndula. It's called Ndula.
Nice.
Yes.
Argentina.
Argentina.
Okay,
Yes.
so now I made a list, and this isn't one that, City just decided like my top 10 hot players. This one, it's actually according to social media, and it's for the top 10 most followed football players on
Social media.
social media.
Right.
Yes, of course I had to, sneak in a few Kenyans over there, but Victor Wanyama, of course, is representing Kenya very well. He comes in at number 10 with 44,000 Facebook likes and 145,000 Twitter followers.
Yeah.
Now, you want to do number 9 is Divock Origi. He has 74,000 Facebook likes and 59,000 Twitter followers. At number 8, we have Cesc Fabregas with 5.5 million on Facebook and 7 million on Twitter.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah. number 7, we have the biter, Mr. Luis Suarez, 8.2 million on Facebook and also 8.2 million on Twitter. At number 6, we have Shakira's baby daddy, 13.6 on Facebook, million that is, and 8.9 on Twitter. You can take us through the top 5.
Right, and let's take a look at the top 5. At 5 is Andres Iniesta. On Twitter, he's got 9 million followers, and on Facebook, he's got 21 million likes. Wayne Rooney comes in at number 4. On Twitter, 9.3 million followers. Facebook, 22.6 million. And Neymar, Twitter, 12.4 million followers. He's coming in at number 3. And Facebook, 36.1 million. City, have the 1 and 2.
At number 2, we have Mr. Ricardo Kaka on Facebook, 30 million likes, and Twitter, 20 million followers. And the one that takes the cake, no surprise whatsoever, Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo himself, 27.8 million followers, just a few shy from Obama. And on Facebook, an astonishing 90 million likes.
Yeah, and I bet most of them are ladies, because that's eye candy right there.
Mala, how many followers do you have?
Where? Where? No one is following
Wafuasi,
you.
Mwala. Wanakuuliza watu wangapi wanakufuatanga?
Watu?
Wala
Na si
wanakufuata.
Hawana hesabu.
ulienda kwa polisi ukasema washikwe.
Hawana hesabu. Hao ni
Focus.
wengi. Naweza hata kujaza seli.
Haya.
Lakini kitu kile mjajua, Brazil ile kitu ilifanya wapungwe. Sababu ya huyu Neema huyu.
Neema.
Hakukua.
Neema.
Okay.
Neema alifanya
He's
mbaya.
called Neymar, I think.
Lillian, I've been told the honors to close the show is yours, so I'll hand it over to you.
Right. We've had such a good time. Of course, I've been honored to have with us in studio the Machakos County Governor, Dr. Alfred Mutua, representing for my county as well. So pretty excited about that. Remember, Viva Brazil continues. The hashtag is Viva Brazil. Keep tweeting, keep sending in your messages on 22422. And Michael Kinyi, anything? Parting words?
Honored to have
Mimi nasema bye-bye.
Honored to have Dr. Alfred Mutua and his cousin, Inspector Mwala. Ni nini na wewe una wivu ya nini?
And of course, for our lovely guest in studio this
Sharon.
afternoon, thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
Sidi, anything? Parting words?
Just keep giving us your views.
Yeah.
You know, who's going to take it, who's going to take the title, who's going to take third place. Let us know what you think. But as of today, that's it. Mwala, say bye.
Keep change. Thank you. Don't try this at home.
Hi, referee, let's go take the penalties.
Keep change.
Here's your ball.